One of the crucial things that was said during this was that they're privatising the profits and socialising the costs. And that we do here exactly the same, and the privatisation of the profits is going to corporations and not to people. And you know, we have to change something. And it's not just here, it's not just there, it's worldwide. We have a serious problem with our global system.
Was that's on the list of films, was it?
It's called Water Law.
Water Law?
Yeah, it's on the itinerary. What's your involvement?
Apart from being friends with Andreas, we run a charity called Tribes Alive to work.
So we work with Indigenous people. We're only really here because of our connection with Andreas. So you know, and we worked in Brazil for 35 years. So
we know most of the people in the film personally, and they were very mild.
What do you mean very mild? What do you mean very mild?
They could have sworn they were They could have been more.
I mean, Brazil has this incredible technological knowledge. You know, its universities are brilliant. Some of those people are world-class scientists, and their knowledge is well known throughout the climate change and meteorology circles worldwide. And Brazil just goes, you don't really want to know you're inconvenient, just go back to your university.
Some of the lawyers have been under death threats. You know, Lionel Marsh just sits there with his great big fat face.
Is this linked as well to the impeachment of the leader?
I think it's linked in that everyone's fed up.
The impeachment of Gilbert has, I mean, I am no fan of hers at all, but the replacement is worse. Is worse.
So what's the Brazilian, like normal, like average public reaction? Are they really?
It depends where you
They
are.
know about it, or they
No, it depends where you are. You've got people who know about it, and then you've got a huge amount of people who haven't got a clue.
I've seen massive demonstrations, but you know, you can film something and it looks like big.
Exactly.
Some of those demonstrations are enormous. The basis of the problem in Brazil is what we're looking at here, you know, with the drawing of constituency boundaries. In Brazil, the situation is infinitely worse because the rural areas have constituencies with, you know, a few tens of thousands of voters, and the urban areas have hundreds and hundreds of thousands to elect a representative to Congress. So that the rural areas have a disproportionate say and disproportionate input into making laws. And at the same time, those rural areas are controlled by people like Lionel March, who can take to the people that work for him, the people that live on his land, how they should vote. So the Congress is skewed very heavily in favour of the large landowners and against the urban populations, which is, you know, Brazil is what, 85% urban now. You know, the vast majority of the population is concentrated in the cities on the coast, on the Atlantic coast. Those people get much less say than the few people who are in enormous tracts of land in the interior and in the Amazon. So it's a very fundamental problem that Brazil has, which it's not facing up to. I mean, we have a very fundamental problem of first past the post politics, which we're not facing up to. We need some proportional representation. They have proportional representation, but the problem's different. It's in the way that's distributed.
And is there a lot of those sort of good farmers which were showing over the reforest?
There are some.
But there's some, or just some, or some.
The majority of the land is owned by big corporations.
The film touched on the flying rivers, which is what brings.
Yeah,
the,
I've never heard of that.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
the water evaporates from the Atlantic and it moves westward. And as it goes over the rainforest, it falls as rain, and then it evaporates, and it moves further over, falls as rain, evaporates. When it gets to the Andes, that's turned south. So, and it's like, you know, a river that is, I don't remember the numbers, but hundreds of times larger than the Amazon, taking water to the south of Brazil and to, you know, Argentina, Paraguay, all the other countries. It's, without that system, you have desert across the south of Brazil. If this could get into the consciousness of those farmers in the south, they should be the people who are militating to protect the forest. Unfortunately, Brazilians tend to be very short-sighted. They look for, you know, the profit from next year's harvest, not from their children's inheritance, and they think they can make more money out of speculating on land than farming it. So there are all these greedy incentives which go completely against common sense and completely, absolutely, and actually just close out the scientific knowledge.
And the problems are right across the Amazon. I mean, we know that the Xingu, which is an area the size of Great Britain, extremely well and have done for 30 years, but it's the same from wherever we go in the Amazon. It's the same problem, and it's across borders as well, into Peru, Ecuador, Venezuela, Colombia, you know, the Guyanas, wherever you go.
So if you ask me what the answer is, I'm afraid I don't know.
So when you buy wood,
Well, yeah,
you know, when you buy gold, when you buy anything, just ask where it comes from. Simple.
prawns.
How about now?
You don't get
Well, then
prawns from
find
Brazil.
out.
Yeah, I was like,
Prawns are pretty destructive in most of the places where they're farmed. And that's Indonesia, you know, particularly Indonesia. Slightly less so in North Atlantic prawns, all right.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, cool.
They're smaller, so it's easy food.
All right, well, thank you all very much.
Yes, thank you for bringing
If you need any more information, you can go either back to Andrea, if the contact's on the list, or to us, Tribes Alive.
Sorry to come in late, did I miss a bit about water being modified on the stock exchange
By Nestle?
2 Christmases ago by whoever it is that turns things into commodities that can be traded on the futures market. So I think it happened December 2013, or it happened at the end of the year, and even some of the hedge fund managers were kind of nervous about the fact that water was now going to be a commodity, classed as a commodity, because up until that point it hasn't been.
Well, that's being pushed very heavily by Nestle. They're buying up
All the freshwater
sources
reserves
all over
around,
the place.
and they're putting properly
And they're
plants
saying
in.
people do not have a right to water, it's a commodity.
And diverting the water from the people living near there so they can put it into the bottling plant.
BDO would agree with that.
That's worldwide as well.
And my friend's father was a lawyer for Nestle, and he refused to become a lawyer, and he refused to follow into the. He works with his hands as a carpenter, so one of the children's gone a completely different direction. And what about the groups that are trying to charge us for rainwater? So up in the Andes, there's lots of people catching water vapor, aren't there, to irrigate their crops. And then I hear about some patents being issued to try and make it illegal to collect and use water vapor or raindrops. So again, I mean, we actually breathe water, don't we? Because oxygen is.
Well, that'll be the next thing. You charge for breathing?
But that wasn't covered in the film, but you know,
Which lobby groups are actually making headway? What's the pushback against? kickback.
I think this is
In Brazil?
This is
Well, worldwide,
Yeah.
specifically Brazil, because that's the area you know, and this is what the film's about.
I mean, this is part of the problem, that it's a very disparate, sort of spread out group of people who aren't really directly linked. There's not enough focus to push back, and I
And
think
it's such
that's true worldwide. You know, the corporations are very good at focusing and bringing pressure to bear. But you know, I mean, we saw the Occupy movement, which looked like it was making progress, and then it sort of didn't manage to focus. It was you know, building up a head of steam, but nobody seemed to be able to make that into something which would actually force change, whereas the corporations do it every bloody day.
Well, the London Occupy was infiltrated by a think tank within week 3. They had a little ideas tent on week 3, actually in there. So it was almost a social experiment that it was almost like it was allowed to happen, that children play in the kindergarten, as it were. Let's see who the emerging strong speakers are. So that's very much what it felt like from my angle. Yeah.
There are various movements in Brazil. There's a movement in Terra, and there are the landless people. There are lots of indigenous groups that are trying to organize themselves, but all of them, they live so far away from Brasilia, and for them to have enough money to try and get to Brasilia as a group that are big enough to make an impact, or maybe make it into the, God forbid, the papers, you know. It's a huge undertaking for them. We were there in November with a group of Kayapó, Chiclin and Pataxó, which come from 3 different areas. Pataxó are actually from the coastal areas, and there were masses of them, and they stormed Congress. So what? Didn't make the paper?
I think almost in Brazil,
They don't give up.
the pressure groups, activists are victims of their own success, because there are so many of them that they don't, as Sue says, don't make it into the media, because every day there's a protest about something, because there's so much going wrong in Brazil, but it doesn't really make the media as much as it should do. You know, it's only when somebody gets hurt or you know, there's something major that they're actually covering. And of course the media, as here, are business themselves.
So isn't it would be something more beneficial to create some sort of movies and approach those, I don't know, Brazilian farmers? What would happen, how they would benefit if they would start to buy the vessel?
Well, there are loads of people doing that, and then there are also conferences for farmers, sort of local rural conferences. And we've got another friend, John Marcus, who advocates no-till. No-till is one of the solutions to their farming.
Well, that was touched on here when they were talking about intensification. You know, if they upped it from one head of capital to 1.5 head of capital per hectare, they'd sort their capital meat production till 2080. You know, the same thing could be done with agriculture. Agriculture in Brazil is incredibly inefficient. If they could adopt more appropriate technology for the areas that are already under cultivation, they could increase the production on those areas to the point where, as John Landers said, Brazil doesn't need to cut down another tree, and it can feed itself and produce the export goods it does already for the next 100
There's a lot. It's so mismanaged that, you know, you have like 100 head of cattle on thousands of acres of land. It's just stupid. But the reason for that is because the land, once because of a law from before, if it's already deforested, you can get a loan from the bank against your
and the value of deforested land is 5 times as much as the value of landed trees.
Okay.
So you know, these are very, very, very complex situations, and there are people in Brazil who are very aware of it and working hard on the issues. But, as here, the power is with the other side, the agents of destruction.
Sorry to leave it on a down note.
Thank you.
Just keep
It's the
fighting.
most beautiful
Keep fighting.
place still.
Keep fighting.